This Ohio State team, you said it, trying to get back in the win column. They only sit third in the conference as the Buckeyes coming out now, the announcing of their starting lineups. And we can see that now on your screen for the Buckeyes. Ricky Harris, Taylor Mikesell operating as the 1 and 2 guard for this Buckeye squad. Taylor Mikesell hit her 2,000 career point mark the last game out against Indiana. Taylor Theory along with star freshman Cody McMahon down low. And of course, Rebecca Mikula-Shakova fills it out for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Big Ten basketball. We're about to tip off here in Value City Arena in Columbus, Ohio. Ball's in the air. Tip is up. It's away. And Taylor Theory, who used the tip-off, gets the rebound. And here we go. Ricky Harris with the ball for this Ohio State squad. Coming around quickly off the screen. Taylor Mikesell, her shot is up. No good. Rebounded by the Boilermakers. And here we comes this Purdue offense, which we've talked about has been so effective in their last couple games as well, upsetting a top-ranked Illinois squad. Now they're looking to repeat success today against Ohio State. Working around in the corner now. Harper with the ball. 6 seconds to go on the shot clock. Petrie has it. Tightly guarded by Cody McMahon. She dumps it off down low to Harper. Harper's going to have to put it up. Rims around, no good. And Ohio State basketball coming the other way. Mikesell, quick pass. Ricky Harris looking to attack. Finds Taylor Theory, who is going to draw the foul
on the physical play. But you can already see this is going to be a back-and-forth battle.
Taylor Theory converts on the first one. She's averaging around 12.5 points so far this season. As she misses the second, and looked like they're going to from Terry, and Purdue going quick the other way. In the corner. Quick jumper, and that's good. Cassidy Harden for Purdue's first bucket of the game. That's a three-pointer. Theory has that one poked away already. That's second steal of the game for Purdue, and they get a quick bucket.
And they take great advantage of that mismatch.
And Purdue operating in that zone, we can see, trying to force Ohio State to put on from beyond the perimeter.
She's dangerous if you let her get hot, and she's starting to heat up.
Trying to go quick against the press breaker, stolen by Taylor Theory. Ohio State going the other way. Theory with the ball, draws the contact, and one.
There's a little bit of contact there, enough to call the foul, though. And now converting the three-point play.
This offense, finding Ellis in the corner.
Might have been a double dribble there, or a travel.
Purdue, Harper going up with it.
Then she went to the balls of her foot, and a lot of people were so quick to call that a travel.
She's averaging 11 points to go along with 3 rebounds as she converts on that second. As Ohio State's Cody McMahon using her strength to back down, and she gets the layup that time. A big staple of Cody McMahon's game, being able to put her head down, go to the paint, and that time using her force to get the layup.
And that was an instance of passing up a good shot for a great shot. She had Ricky Harris open at the three-point line, but correctly decided to take it in herself.
Purdue moving it all around the perimeter. Ellis takes one from deep, and that one's up and good.
She's going to be somebody to watch here if that streak is able to go. She's able to get some points under her early.
Ricky Harris decides to take one from deep, and that one's good. Madison Layden is going to check into the game, along with Jayla Smith, who's going to see their first minutes in tonight's contest. Again, Purdue does a great job breaking the press. Ellis takes another one from beyond the arc, and that one's good. Abbey Ellis has been great so far for this Boilermakers squad, as they are once again, Ohio State trying to work it around this 2-3 zone that the Boilermakers have found some early success on here in the first quarter. Ebony Walker, her first shot, mid-range, no good as the shot clock was expiring. Abbey Ellis now for Purdue, coming the other way quick. So far in the early minutes, the Purdue squad has done a great job finding some good looks, not forcing anything. As Harden takes one from beyond the arc, that one's up and good. Cassidy Harden converts. And now Purdue shooting 80% early on here in the first quarter.
The Boilermakers are putting a clinic on about how to run it around the rim.
Cody McMahon had the mid-range thought about it. Instead, they're going to work it inside Ebony Walker, and that's how you break the zone.
Only way to beat a zone is to see the gaps and get it with speed, and that's exactly what Ohio State did.
Purdue settling in on the offensive end. Shooting 80% from beyond the arc, about 55% from the field in total. Harden has the ball. She's looking down low to Harper. Back up top, Harden, three-pointer up and good. The Boilermakers coming out red hot, coming the other way, going all the way at the rim. No foul called. Boilermakers come the other way quickly with tempo. 19-13, 2:20 to go here in the first period. This Purdue squad red hot in the first period. They're working around the perimeter now, trying to attack down low. A beautiful lob pass, and Harper's going to get that one to convert, and Kevin McGuff has seen enough. Even in transition, this Purdue squad not settling to get into a man-to-man defense, staying in that 2-3 as Walker tried to find Theory down low, couldn't. Now Heaven Bristow takes this one, and that's going to be an offensive foul.
She's just been a captain of this team for so much of this season. And again, we talked about it with Cody McMahon of somebody filling in for those 2 losses in Sheldon and Green. Mikula Shikova has done that same thing.
Mikula Shikova averaging nearly 13.5 points so far for this Ohio State squad. As you mentioned, Caleb, one of the leaders offensively and on the court. As Purdue running down the shot clock, they have 6 now. Abbey Ellis with the ball. She's going to have to quickly move it beyond the perimeter. Shot up and good. Purdue 14-2 run the last 4 minutes here in the first quarter. And that's going to be a push off on Taylor Meixel.
That hand motion is going to get the call every time.
Jayla Smith bringing the ball up the court now for this Purdue squad. And Purdue trying to get some high screens here to close out this first period. They find a wide open Abbey Ellis again from beyond the arc, and she's got the hot hand tonight. She's been automatic. She's got 11. 100% from her from beyond the arc. Purdue as a whole in this first period, 87% here as Ohio State looking to hold for the last shot.
7 makes with a single miss for Purdue outside on the 3-point line.
Buckeyes trailing by 14. Taylor Meixel, 3-pointer of her own. Can't convert. Purdue's going to have to go quickly. Jayla Smith with the ball. 4 seconds to go on the shot clock. Smith bounces off the shoes. She's going to put it up from beyond the arc. And no good. But that won't matter for this Purdue squad, who they've taken it to the top-ranked Ohio State Buckeyes. Boilermakers up 14 as we start this second period. And instantly again into their zone. Cody McMahon trying to break it on her own. She can't convert on the layup. It looks like it's going to be Ricky Harris called for the foul.
So this is a good way to see what Indiana did against Ohio State and try to work it here and see what Ohio State did well against the Hoosiers before you go to enemy territory.
6 seconds on the shot clock. Purdue trying to go quick. Mid-range from the corner. That one's good. Janae Terry. Again, this Purdue squad going out, continuing on their strong lead. That's Terry's first bucket of the night. Expanding that lead now to 16 against Ohio State. Buckeyes looking down low into the hands of Taylor Theory. Bounces around the rim, and that one's up and in, and that snaps a much-needed scoring drought. Petrie looking to attack, deflected by Taylor Theory. And Ohio State up-tempo, moving quick the other way. Theory, she's going to take it all the way on her own, but it looks like she's going to be fouled that time. So Ohio State trails 14 points. Early on in the second period, she had her first career double-double their last time out against Indiana, 13 points, and tied her rebounds with 12 as she knocks down the free throw. She's going to be one of the big key reasons why Ohio State's trying to battle back in this deficit now, only trailing 12 points.
That was just hard to watch there. A great look, but just a miss.
And another great look that time as well for Layden. She can't convert either, but recessed the shot clock here for Purdue. They've done a great job with some second chance opportunities, going all the way to the rack that time. Jayla Smith, a great take for her first bucket of the night here. Theory puts her head down, trying to attack the rim.
To see the same player get all the experience at the free throw line.
Smith, Petrie, and Woltman coming out. As you can see it again, just Taylor Theory doing a great job being able to attack and make some opportunities for herself, as she now, in tonight's contest, has 9 points, leading Ohio State. Last 10 games, they're 6-4, upsetting a top-ranked Illinois squad, and they're, again, looking to do it today against Ohio State, making some noise in the Big Ten, as that's a beautiful pass from Ellis. Unable to convert, but she gets her own rebound. Harden with the ball. And again, Purdue doing a great job, second chance opportunities, this time going all the way down low into the hands of Janae Terry, and she's going to go to the line for a pair. Great job by Purdue.
And they're finding all the gaps that they want
She's 17th in the program in Purdue history for career assists, and she really knows how to distribute the ball around. And she makes the second free throw as well, extending the lead even more for this Purdue squad in the second period. No field goals in the past 3.5 minutes. Cody McMahon trying from beyond the arc. That one's up and good. Cody McMahon. She gets that three-pointer. She's got 5 today. Signs of life from the Buckeyes. They now trail by 12 here. 5 minutes to go in the second period.
And Purdue, a rare scoring drought for them. They're 0 for 4 on their last 4 attempts.
A deep three. Caitlin Hartner up and good. Ohio State. They've taken a little slower going against this 2-3 zone, trying to find the best shot that they can here. But now we're going to have to start to go a little quickly. 7 seconds. Taylor Theory looking to attack baseline. Is going to find Emma Shumate. Continuing to work it around. Mikesell's going to have to put it up. No good. Rebounded by Theory, and that one's up and good. Taylor Theory now into double digits for the Boilermakers now. A 13-point lead. And it looks like it's going to be an offensive foul called going against Purdue. Here comes Ohio State. As you can hear a Let's Go Bucks chant around Value City Arena, encouraging the Buckeyes as they're down 13 like you mentioned. It's Ohio State's Cody McMahon who's trying to take it inside. She's going to receive the ball once again beyond the arc. Shot, no good. Rebounded by Emma Shumate. Emma Shumate up and off the glass and in. Emma Shumate doing a great job as she gets her first bucket of the night. Cuts the lead down to 11.
And even when there are those missed three-pointers, as I mentioned, the rebounding and putting him back for second-chance layups has been big for Ohio State.
Purdue starting to struggle a little bit in this second quarter, trying to beat and get around Ohio State's defense. But for Abbey Ellis, who knocks down another one, they've been riding her as well, just keeping control of this lead against the Buckeyes. McMahon pass down low to Mikulashikova, no good. Rebounded by Terry, and Ellis coming the other way. Terry trying to work it on Shumate. Instead's going to find Ellis, top of the key, and she's going to pull this one out. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Purdue trying to find a shot here. Into the hands of Terry. Terry, mid-range jumper, up and good.
Janae Terry.
Janae Terry. She's got 6 points tonight. Mikulashikova working down low. Mikulashikova, post move success. Rebecca Mikulashikova. So they're trying to create the best opportunity here on this possession. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Terry with the ball. In the hands of Harper beyond the arc. Bounces off the rim and goes over the scoreboard. As Purdue has missed their last 2 from beyond the arc.
And we'll see. This is why we have team managers, is to poke it free like that.
Ohio State, chance to cut it down a little bit. 41-27. Remaining 12 seconds here into the hands of Taylor Mikesell. Mikesell trying to use the double screen again from beyond the arc. No good. Rebounded by Taylor Theory. Puts it up and in.
Taylor Theory with the rebound.
And that's going to be all for this first half. As Taylor Theory is able to convert at the buzzer, he's got 13 points tonight. So Ohio State starting out quick here with the intensity as Purdue has the basketball. Into the hands once again, Abbey Ellis. As we mentioned, she's been one of the key reasons that Purdue's shooting just over 50% now from beyond the arc. They've been able to find their shots in rhythm and succession. And now they're trying to work it out this first possession here. Ellis with the ball. She's going to have to put it up. 1 second on the shot clock. That one's going to bounce around off the backboard. And for this Ohio State crowd, very encouraging to see their Buckeyes come out and get an opening defensive stop. And she's going to pull this one from 3. Unable to convert that time. As Purdue basketball coming the other way here. Sluggish starts for both teams now out of this third period. Petrie with the ball. She's been quiet. She's one of the leading scorers for this squad, but she's 0 for 3 from the field. Expect that to change here in the second half. They haven't needed her too much. As going in, Terry with the ball back to Harper. 7 seconds to go now. Working all the way around. Harper is off the backboard and in. As she was tightly contested by Mikulashikova, as you can see now, going right to left. Harper has 9 points tonight, trying to get in double figures with his free throw attempts.
She has been an unsung member of this team throughout this game.
Buckeyes once again trying to break the 2-3 zone, which have caused havoc against them so far. Trying to work it inside to Taylor Theory. Stolen by Ellis, going the other way. Fakes the pass. Ellis off the backboard and in. Abbey Ellis can do it from beyond the arc, and now taking it inside as well. And Kevin McGuff, a quick timeout, maybe to really see how they can break this zone coverage that Purdue has displayed, and it's been effective all game long.
I got to imagine the answer to that is going to be switching to a man here. If you don't want to power through the screen, I think a man is your solution to the problem.
They try to work it down low. But there's a turnover for the Buckeyes. Now Purdue going the other way. Petrie, she goes up. Blocked and rejected by Ohio State, coming the other way into the hands of Taylor Theory, all the way at the rack.
Athletic finish, spinning around, moving it out of harm's way, and then able to take it to the rack. Beautifully done.
Purdue moving quick the other way. Ellis' three up, no good. Rebounded by Ricky Harris. Ohio State again up tempo, trying to go quick in transition. Mikulashkova thought about a three, decides not to take it. Taylor Mikeso all the way to the rack. A beautiful layup off the glass. And a quick run here by Ohio State. You can see they're trying to play up-tempo. And just like that,
you're starting to see the man defense come into play here that we were talking about a while ago, and it works to perfection right there.
Ohio State started to go away from it a little bit towards the end of that first half, and it seems they're settling back in immediately. Mikulashkova trying to hand off to Mike Sell, and that one's taken away by Janae Terry. Purdue moving quick. It's Ellis now in transition on the other side, and she gets it up and in. Abbey Ellis leading all scores. She's up to 18 now in tonight's contest. Out of bounds transition and picked up from McMahon to Mike Sell.
And it paid off right there.
Purdue press breaker. Terry with the ball. Throws it up, gets her own rebound, up again, blocked by Theory into the hands of Taylor Mikeso.
I would slow it down here. You're going to make a mistake if you try to heat it up.
For the Buckeyes now, trailing by 12. They're three of their last three from the field. And now looks to slow down this offense and set into their rhythm. Harris to Mikeso. Splash! Taylor Mikeso, back-to-back threes. Abbey Ellis guarded by Mikulashkova. She's trying to drive in into the corner. She dishes it out. No good. Rebounded by Theory. Ohio State riding a 6-0 run here the past minute and a half. And now it seems like they're going to slow it down a little bit. Mikulashkova beyond the arc. No good. Rebounded by McMahon. Up and in. Once again, they're trying to keep it slow here. Janae Terry has the ball. Top of the arc. And is trying to really get the best shot possible. Finding down low, up and in. That's Caitlin Harper. She's had a great game, 12 points now. Purdue, a great job settling back into their 2-3 zone here. Cody McMahon trying to break it, no good, off the glass. As Purdue's moved the other way into the hands of Terry. It's very impressive to see, even in transition, Purdue does not settle for that one-on-one defense. They know that they're going to get their best looks and best efforts against this Ohio State offense when they force them to work it around the zone. But now it's Purdue working on the offensive end.
And that makes sense, right? The more time you take to set up a shot, the better that shot is going to be, at least in theory. And that's the theory that Purdue is rocking with for the good part of this game. Terry
has to put it up, off the glass and in.
Janae Terry.
Great job that time by Janae Terry.
Time to get one more good look here.
Mikulashkova. A good look indeed. Rebecca Mikulashkova. Terry with the ball, operating with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Guard by McMahon. Terry going all the way to the rim. Rejected by McMahon.
Ohio State's going to get this back with about 6 seconds left, which is enough time to throw one down as you see the rejection there and the foul. But they're going to have enough time to maybe get down the floor and put up a three.
Quick inbound, Harden, 2 seconds, puts it up. No good, rebounded by McMahon. Ohio State has to go quick, 5 seconds. Deflected, but is going to stay here.
Look for a quick shot here to Mike Sell.
Mike Sell battled with the ball, and she's not going to be able to get a shot up that time. Try to use a double high screen, but we will go into the fourth quarter, number 2 in the nation. They trail by 8 here, trying to battle back against Purdue, who led as most as almost 17 points tonight. And Ohio State will get the ball to start the third period. before it was intercepted by Jayla Smith, who's looking to attack in transition, but she pulls this one out. A great defensive stop that time from Smith.
And another fun little tie between those two teams, both being two of the best in this Ohio State program history. Both are developing rivalries with Iowa.
So Purdue's going to maintain possession right here. And if it's similar to their third quarter, this Purdue team is very content with taking the ball all the way down the shot clock to find their best looks here. And we're seeing it now. With 7 seconds on the shot clock, Harden puts it up from beyond the arc, and that one's good. Harden's got 12 points tonight, re-extends the Boilermakers lead to double digits.
Again, I say Harden has been an unsung hero of this Purdue team, keeping them in it and keeping them in front.
Miko Shkova thought about the mid-range, decided not to take it.
Ricky Harris was calling for McMahon to cut there.
Harris beyond the arc, and it's up and good. Ricky Harris, she's got 6 points tonight. She's trying to help her squad get back into it. They only trail by 8. And it's going to be a travel call on Janae Terry. Ohio State has to be very strategic the way they try to break this 2-3 zone. 3-2 zone, which Boilermakers are now settling in here in this fourth quarter. They do a great job finding Taylor Theory down low, who draws the contact. Have to monitor her. She has 3 personal fouls. They're making an impact from the defensive end as well on the offensive end. As she's unable on the free throw attempts, but Ohio State's going to keep it right here. This Ohio State crowd knowing that they needed that possession back. Inbounded, Mikla Shkova to Mike Sell. Mike Sell pulls the trigger, and it's good! Taylor Mikesell, one of the best in the country from beyond the arc. 7-0 run from Ohio State. They only lead by 4 here as Terry's trying to get around and quickly break this press breaker. Again, Purdue trying to settle in here. 3 turnovers for the Boilermakers in the last 2 minutes. They're trying to find a bucket. Offensive foul call going against Purdue.
Everybody immediately heard the whistle, turned with their eyes wide until they heard the call, and then each had their respective reaction.
Ricky Harris all the way down low finds Mikla Shkova. Can't get it. Mikla Shkova stays with it. Fighting for it, Rebecca Mikla Shkova. Rebecca Mikla Shkova helping to expand this Ohio State run to 9 points now. And Purdue needs to break the trap. From deep, Harden, what a response! Cassidy Harden with an answer for this Ohio State run, a big one from beyond the arc.
But we'll play on.
Mikla Shkova working down low. Tries to find Ricky Harris cutting, and they're going to say Purdue basketball.
The time is your friend if you're the Purdue Boilermakers. Might as well use it.
Harden, she's had a great night, 15 points, along with Ellis, who has 18. Trying to keep the team alive. Abbey Ellis drives in, deflected off Cody McMahon. Have 2.4 seconds to get a shot off.
It's a good decision for Ohio State to put in Theory, your team leader in points for this rush.
Ellis can't convert. McMahon the other way. Up and one. Cody McMahon. The freshman sensation.
Cody McMahon turn on the Jets, go in with the right hand. Not at all fazed by Harper. And able to get the finish and potentially the and one here. There it is.
2 points is all that separates. Purdue has 4 turnovers in the last 4.5 minutes. Terry finds a wide open Harper. Beyond the arc, can't convert. Rebounded by Theory. And Ohio State has a chance to tie or take the lead with this possession. Working down low. Mikla Shkova, Taylor Theory. Oh, showtime Buckeyes. Ohio State ties this one up.
Wide open look there for Theory. He left her open and made him pay.
Beyond the arc, can answer. Madison Layden, her three-pointer no good. Theory coming the other way. Draws the contact, but that's going to be a charging call against Taylor Theory. And now the Ohio State is in trouble. Taylor Theory has picked up her 5th foul.
I will say the thing I'm most concerned with in terms of Ohio State is the fact that Cody McMahon went down after that play, got up holding her ankle, and then proceeded to limp away. Now, she's still in the game right now, but take a look at that left leg that she was favoring just a moment ago.
Ohio State's riding a 14-3 run here in the last couple of minutes, but they're now without their leading scorer, Taylor Theory, the rest of the way. She is fouled out with 18 points. Shakova has 4 as well. She has to be careful as she's still in this game. But Terry with the ball. And Purdue trying to get a bucket. Haven't been able to convert the last 3 minutes. They're going to have to put one up just around the free throw logo. It's up and good. Madison Layden, a much-needed bucket. She's got 3 tonight, but that 2 points right there couldn't have come at a better time.
Purdue loves how quiet they're able to make this crowd the second they get on a roll.
Miko Shakova from beyond the arc, no good. Rebounded by Layden. And Purdue working around, trying to find down low. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Purdue checks it in. The ball is loose. Batted around. 3 seconds. Beyond the arc. Layden. Good. Madison Layden. 5 of her last 8 have come here within the last couple minutes in the fourth quarter. Much needed for this Boilermaker squad. Taylor Mikesell can't get it to convert. And now Purdue, 5-point lead here. They're trying to slow it down and trying to upset for the first time a top 5 opponent on the road. Into the hands, Janae Terry. She has 8 points and 6 rebounds to go with 8-6, a great night for her. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Abby Ellis with the ball, driving in, puts it up. Beautiful floater for Abby Ellis. As Ellis has 20 points tonight, she leads all scorers, and Ohio State needs a quick timeout. There's plenty of time for Ohio State to battle back, but this Purdue squad has done a great job the last minute and a half preventing Ohio State. And here we go, Ricky Harris with the ball. 2 minutes to go here in the Columbus. As Ricky Harris looking to drive in. Heaven Bristow now with the ball, trying to create contact, finds an open Ricky Harris down low. That's up and good. Lee cuts to 5. Ricky Harris deflects the ball. It stays here for Purdue. Inbound to Ellis, back to Harden. Purdue has to get it quickly across half court. They only have a second to do it, but they are going to call a timeout there. And they're looking at, you can see on the shot clock, it is at 20, so that is technically 10 seconds, and they are going to call it now. That is a 10-second violation. Regardless, Buckeyes trail by 5 here. Only a minute 38 to go play.
Well, Kevin McGuff on the other side is very happy about it. He immediately caught the ear of the official, Michael McConnell, and was right there along with Ricky Harris. They were calling to it and pointing out the shot clock, and they got what they wanted.
Ohio State working around the perimeter. Taylor Mikesell working baseline. Tried to find Miko Shakova, can't get it. Ball batted around in the backcourt, and Purdue's coming away with it as they cross half court now. Ohio State trying to put the pressure on.
6 fouls for Ohio State puts Purdue in a less than optimal situation. And now something else we talked about. We looked at how close this game was and said there's almost 5 minutes left. Now there's significantly less time, I'll say, now at a minute 19 with still a tight game. Now the clock is off and is no longer a factor in terms of it affecting Purdue.
7 points differential. Cody McMahon takes it in.
And just couldn't get it over there.
Cody McMahon is good on the first free throw. 11 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists tonight for the freshman. And she can't convert on the second. So it will remain a 6-point lead here for Purdue. In the half court, trying to get the trap here, can't get it. And now it's going to be into the hands of Abby Ellis, and she's content keeping the ball near that logo and letting the clock drain.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
7 seconds. Ohio State not fouling. Ellis three-pointer.
Wow.
And that could be the dagger. Abby Ellis, 23 points tonight. And that might be the biggest 3 of the night for her.
Have a game 23.
And she has a career-high 39 a couple years ago against San Diego State. But for the Buckeyes now trying to battle back, they're going to have to move it quickly. Miko Shakova can't connect. Rebounded by Bristow, kept alive.
And now that's going to be the most important part of this, is getting your rebounds.
Miko Shakova is able to convert.
This would do a lot of good for Purdue, especially going back home to take on a really tough Indiana team, a team that bested Ohio State in their last contest here. But for Ohio State, too, to drop a 7-point game, assuming the score stands, to still a really good 14-6 Purdue team, you got time to right the ship.
She's 15th in the nation and first in the Big Ten in free throw percentage. She knocks down the second, makes this one an 8-point game. Ohio State now working with just the game clock. And in the hands of Taylor Mikesell to Ricky Harris. No good. Rebounded by Bristow. Back up and in.
Again, there's that rebounding coming in handy.
Boilermakers, who are going to have the inbound right outside the Valley City Arena logo. Played into Ellis, right in the corner, and immediately fouled by Cody McMahon. So Abbey Ellis, once again,
if you come out on top of that conference, you got to know you played some of the best teams in the league right now.
Recently, Purdue upset one of the best ones, which was number 24, Illinois. And now with that free throw, an 8-point lead on the way to upsetting number 2, Ohio State. Time ticking away. Mikesell heaves it up. No good. Rebounded by Bristow. And Harris's attempt from beyond the arc's no good as well. Last shot, and that one's going to do it here in Columbus. Purdue are riding hot. The Boilermakers upset number 2 Ohio State.